Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Shelley here, and thanks for joining me again this week. I just wanted to come to you today with a topic that's very close to my heart, and a lot of people keep asking themselves this throughout, like their working journey, saying that should I start my own business? So here come with 7 benefits of starting your own business. So the number one is, let's get right into it. You will be your own boss. So when you're working for someone, you have to kind of follow their rules, their regulations, and whatever they want you to do, you have to do. But when you own your own business, you are your own boss. You can choose your own hours. You can do the things that you want to do. You can pass on the things that you don't want to do. So for example, if you run a digital business like me, if you don't feel like doing any of the things that you're not comfortable with, you can always hire a virtual assistant. And same with like these bigger companies, when they don't want to do anything, they can pass on whatever jobs that they don't like to their downline. So that's the number one, is when you have your own business, you can do whatever you like. You have the freedom, the independence to run your own business. The second thing is income. So the second benefit of owning your own business is there is no income cap. When you work for someone, you either start with a capped income and you either earn a bonus, but it's always capped. There's, you can't kind of exceed that limit. But when you own your own business, there's no limit to your earnings. You can either, earn as little as you want or earn as much as you want. So if you don't think like you want your business to grow, you can just put in a little effort and they'll get going. So but if you put your heart, soul and sweat to it, you can become a millionaire even. So the third benefit of starting your own business is you choose your own team. This is another plus for me. When you're working for someone else, you don't have a choice. Whoever's in the team, you have to start working with them. But when you have your own business, you can choose your own team. You can choose the people that you want to work with, that you feel comfortable with, that you are happy with. That's a really important part of anyone's job life. So, some people are very lucky. Like I've been very lucky where I have work with people that have treated me like, work colleagues that have treated me like family. And to this day that we still catch up. And then you have like other instances where, you're stuck with this team that you don't really appreciate or they don't appreciate you. But, you have to, at the end of the day, you have to pay the bills and you just get stuck with them. The fourth advantage is tax benefits. When you run your own business, there's a lot of expenses that can be written off, that can be claimed as tax deductions. So for example, your car expenses, there's travel expenses, there's depreciating assets, and then there's if you do any course, or if your employees or staff do any course, you can always claim them back. And the fifth thing is hard work and experience. Now, this is another one that touches many people's heart. Is when you go to work for someone else, you put in your heart, sweat. You give your 100%, sometimes 110%, 120%, and you don't get, most of the time, a lot of people don't get recognized for the hard work that they put in. And at the end of the day, when you put the same amount of effort into your business, sky's the limit, you know, like you can take your business to a next level. And at the end of the day, you will reap the benefits. When you're working for someone else, all the hard work that you do, like I said, you only get a cap income, but anything extra that you earn, that goes to your boss, your managers, your company, your business, that you work for. So that's another thing, like, you know, I've worked for companies where I felt like I wasn't appreciated, or, you know, like I felt like, you know, I kind of I should have gone for that pay rise, or I should have received that position. And I know a lot of people feel that way. Sometimes you think, you know, what can I do more to, you know, grow in this business? But when you own your own business, you don't have to think like that. You'll know where you're going with that business. Whatever experience you bring to the business, it will help your business grow even further. So that was the fifth advantage. The sixth advantage is you can give back to the community. This is, you know, like some people just earn to support other people, and we feel so good when we give back to the community. Dale Carnegie, he set a goal for himself. He said, the first half of my life I'll earn a fortune, and the second half of my life I'll give it away. And that's what he did. He earned a lot of money the first half of his life, and the second half of his life he just gave all of it away. So and even like us, when you know, when we don't have millions of dollars, when we think, you know, I want to help that person, but you can't, because you sometimes yourself are struggling, or you just don't have enough to give back to the community. You know, like looking at the situation now, there's a lot of families, you know, like I'm an immigrant myself. You know, I have family back home, and I feel like, you know, you sometimes feel helpless that, you know, you want to help them out, but, you know, you gotta, at the end of the day, you gotta pay your bills as well. So there's only so much you can do for others. But when you have your own business and it's growing like crazy, you have a lot of money, you've earned a lot of money, you can give that back to the community, give that to the charities you want. And that's, you know, like that's something that I want to do in the future. Like, you know, I want to give back, donate more. The more I earn, the more I've promised myself I will be donating. So that's one of the goals that I have in my life. So giving back to the community. The seventh, and my favorite, is work anywhere. You know, if like me, if you run a digital business, you can work from anywhere in the world. In the future, sometime when the borders do open, international borders do open, and we get to travel a bit more, that's what I want. That's what I want to do. I want to, like, you know, I want a business that I can take anywhere and not worry about, you know, not having an income. So even if I'm, like, you know, in Asia, in Europe, anywhere, you know, the South Pacific Islands, wherever I go, I can take my business with me. So that's another thing that's very close to my heart, is when you own your own business, and it's a digital one that, for example, I run, wherever you go, you can take it with you. Whatever time you want to work in that business, you can put that much effort and time into it. So that was the seventh one. So those were the 7 benefits. I just wanted to keep it short this week, because I know last week I kind of dragged it a bit. So I'll go over them again. The very first one is you can be your own boss. So you have the freedom and independence to do whatever you want when you run your own business. The second thing is income. There's no capped income. You can earn as much as you like when you own your own business and you put your hard efforts to it. Number 3 is you choose your own team. You have your own people that you want to work with. You get to select the people you click with. So, you know, like, you don't have to be working with anyone you don't want to work with. The 4th thing is tax advantages. All the businesses, especially here in Australia, you know, like, you can, all the expenses, most of the expenses are claimable through taxes. So that's the 4th one. The fifth one is your hard work and your sweat and experience is paid off. The more effort, the more hard work you put towards your business, it will be paid off. Number 6 is you can give back to the community. So whatever, like the more money you earn, the more money you will be able to give back. And that is something that I personally want to do in the future as well. And the number seventh benefit is work from anywhere. If you run a business, a digital business like me, you can run it anywhere in the world. So it doesn't matter where you are, what time of the day, you can keep the business running and you will be earning money for it. So thank you again for joining me this week. If you have any questions on how to start a business, or if you want to start your own business and you don't know where to start, please click on the link below or go to my website www.shelleyreddy.net, and it will take you to a free webinar where you can watch the webinar and see how you can start your own business journey and make your dreams a reality. There's like 91,000 people in our business community that are that have joined the business, that are reaping the benefits. They're putting all their time and effort into this business so that they can have financial independence. And that's what a lot of people are aiming to these days, financial independence, or retire early as soon as you would like, so that you're not dependent on someone and you can do the things you like. And when, like me, for when the borders open, travel as much as you like. So join us, join the community. Any questions, you can send a link below, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.